Yeah.
Now let's move on for this last little segment because we always do this. And I want us to really have a lot of time for this. WandaVision finale. Let's get into it.
All right. Yeah.
Bitches.
First things first. Yeah. Again, spoiler warning.
First.
Spoiler warning.
And first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. But spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning. I just.
Why are we clapping?
That's a slow clap for Paul Bettany for...
Oh, go. Tricking everybody. But low key, that whole entire series was just fucked with everybody.
It just fucked with everybody.
Oh, so the X-Men are coming. The multiverse. Mephisto. All of this shit. And it's like Marvel was like, nah, it's just about a love story between Wanda and Vision.
Even Mr. Fantastic was like...
Oh, you're the Fantastic Four.
Oh, my God. I've watched the episode. I rewatched it after the first time I watched it. I stayed at episode 3 to watch it, and then spent an hour afterwards trying to go to sleep, but just thinking about everything that happened. I rewatched it a couple days ago, and I have some thoughts. It's a very satisfying ending. I didn't think so the first time I saw it, but I feel like a lot of that was just because I had, I wanted so much from it.
Yeah.
And it was just like all those things you want, fuck all that. We're not doing any of that. But, for the story, for what it was, I thought it was a great ending. I still think the middle portion of the show is the strongest. I feel like after the third episode, kind of like the fourth.
After you get after that fucking...
Yeah, after that little that rough start, I feel like it becomes really good, and it makes you want the next episode and want the next episode. And these last 2 episodes, while really, really good, I feel like it doesn't feel... It felt a little lacking compared to previous episodes. Like the episode when Pietro was like shown in the end, that was just like mind-boggling, and people were like, I need the next episode.
All that for a boner joke.
All that for a fucking boner joke. They got the right actor to do it though.
I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Boner. But that could be there's rumors that could be the witness protection guy that Wu was looking for in the beginning of the whole series. So maybe that's going to be a thing. Like, where is he from?
Which is there's so many questions that are. I feel like they answered like 2 questions.
That's it.
And then gave us like 15 more.
They answered the question we didn't care about. Like, oh, Rambo's going to space. Great. I don't really give a fuck about that question.
Okay, that. Because that was
I love Monica, by the way. You're fired. You're amazing. God. But it was MVP. Just like, okay, you're going to space. Cool.
Yeah, like we all knew that was going to happen.
Dope. I could have done without that. And then Wanda doing her Stephen Strange impersonation. With the...
I feel like that was a good after credit scene. The first one with Monica Rambeau.
I don't need to see that.
I didn't care for it.
I don't need to see that.
I didn't care for it. But the second, after credit scene with Wanda kind of showing... and you see, a lot of things on the internet and people like comparing, what Doctor Strange was doing compared to what, Wanda was doing, and Wanda was doing this in both forms. She was active in both forms. Well, at least, when they showed, Strange doing it, he was sleeping. Yeah. Another thing people have to take into account is this is the beginning of Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
when he was
origin episode.
When he was literally learning everything. He wasn't even the Sorcerer Supreme at that time. He is the Sorcerer Supreme now.
He was just a bitch that was mad about his hands.
Exactly. So it's like, comparing what Wanda is now to what Strange was then, it's not a comparison.
Well, they're also doing it because of what Agatha said, is that you're supposed to be stronger
than the Sorcerer Supreme. So it's like, is that the MCU stating it as a fact? She is the strongest character in the MCU right now. Because you could arguably make it a toss-up between her and Doctor Strange, and if that's them saying it's 100%, Wanda, then cool. Because regardless, we're getting both of them in one movie next year, so I'm excited for that.
But
I wanted to see my boy Benedict Cumberbatch show up in the show, though.
I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen. Because they played his music at the end credit scene. That was Doctor Strange's theme. And then it just showed her doing that.
And,
I was cool
obviously,
with that,
it's fine.
Also, sidebar, the new Scarlet Witch suit.
Whew.
Flames.
Whew.
I was like, goddamn.
Yeah. They released a couple of, I was
like, goddamn.
It was looking good, looking good.
Goddamn. And then also the biggest question, White Vision.
What the fuck happened?
Hilarious. This we talked about this on camera. In the middle of a fight, Vision was like, "Hey yo, you like philosophy?" And he was like, "Yeah, cuz." And they just literally had to talk about Theseus, and I was like, "Okay, that was cool."
So he was like, "Am I Vision? Are you Vision?"
He was like,
and then you're a carbon-based
synthezoid.
Synthezoid. It's engraved in
and he touched him
in your body, and it's like cool.
And then
it
was really a dope the way they
cool.
connected the parallels. He think that the rot are the memories of the ship, so that was kind of cool.
It was very cool. It also because I was the first time I saw it, I was like really in it. I was like, okay, yeah, all right, okay, Vision, okay, yeah.
You broke that shit down.
But the second time watching it, I was like, this took very long.
Yeah, they were talking for a minute.
It took like a good minute.
But I mean, it was good conversation.
It was good conversation.
It was kind of like him and Ultron, so it's kind of like having that parallel between the conversation.
I also like the fact that the MCU obviously did something different because of who Vision is. They didn't just were like, oh, Vision versus Vision, they're just gonna fight to the death, or they're gonna fuse or anything like that. They were like, nah, we're gonna have them fucking talk.
That'd have been dope.
That would have been amazing.
That too. I would have been like, what? Worth every second of my life.
I would have enjoyed. Obviously, I would have enjoyed seeing that, and I speculated last time that there was gonna be some type of fusion.
Marvel don't give a fuck about your speculation.
None of them.
Oh, you think Mephisto coming? Wait till they see this shit. Psych, nigga. Oh, you think the multiverse is happening? Psych, nigga. It's crazy. And this is a little off topic, but I really feel like all this stuff with Spider-Man ain't nothing fucking happening.
Bro,
I really feel like Marvel's gonna be like, fuck you. Oh, you thought Tobey Maguire in this shit? He gonna be riding a bike. That's gonna be a scene, just riding a bike past somebody. That's it.
He's gonna be dancing in the background.
Or maybe I feel like because we saw that with Spider-Man: Far From Home, where they kind of were touching on the multiverse, and it was just psych. You thought it was all a lie. So it's like
there have been so many like mentions of a multiverse in the MCU, and it's all been fucking lies.
So I really feel like Spider-Man.
Now, I mean, the multiverse is definitely coming because...
What if that shit like, psych, multiverse is named for cat, bitch? And that's
no, okay, so you're saying that they're naming a movie, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, and the multiverse is going to be a cat named Madness. It's going to be a cat named
Multiverse that's really mad. And they got to shut it down.
It's not going to be better than Keanu, though.
Probably not.
Not going to be better than Keanu.
That's one of the best movies of all time. Shout out to Keanu. That movie was amazing. Loki. Nobody talks about it enough.
Nobody talks about it.
I own it on YouTube. That's how much I love that fucking movie.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah. But back to WandaVision. A lot of questions, like we said, man.
What? He literally just up and left.
He was like, "I am Vision."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right," but he looked like satisfied when he flew off. He was like, "All right."
Yeah, because he was like, because he knows that is, he is the real Vision. He has his memory backs as well, which it's a little sad because that just means that he doesn't have any of the memories that Wanda and the Vision she created made, but at the same time they were pretty much fabricated. They were lies. They weren't real.
I feel like the love was real.
The love was real, and
but
that ending scene though, when they were saying goodbye,
was sad. Question though, and this poses a really, really big philosophical question. I think Vision would like to hear this question as well. Okay. Yeah. So technically, like, that's the real Vision, right? Yeah. The one that flew off, like, technically, right? Hypothetically, it's really it, right?
Like, if we're talking about, like,
she made Vision, right? Mm-hmm. Did Wanda cheat?
See,
it's like if I'm dating a girl and then I make a completely new version of my girl, but we got different memories of different life, am I cheating on my girl with my girl?
Okay. I'm gonna pose this question to you. Are you ready? If you with your girl, right? Mm-hmm. And the girl dies, and then you make a new version of that.
But Shorty's still alive.
Okay, but Vision wasn't alive.
But he really was. They put him back together. So if you
Yeah,
put
but
my
he
shorty
wasn't
back
alive
together,
until they pumped the energy from her.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but he wasn't alive because remember she went up to him and she was like,
I don't feel you anymore.
Don't feel you.
But they brought him back, and now he got the memory. So low key,
nah, she didn't cheat on
cheated.
him.
I'm just
She didn't cheat on
saying,
him.
Wanda trifling a little bit.
Nah, she didn't cheat on him.
Oh,
She did make Vision more fly though. You saw him
yo,
in that
turtleneck has blue. Yo, yo, the memes are hilarious.
Oh
They
God.
really called this man Vashon Jarvis. I fucking died.
Bro.
With the fucking
my
choker
God.
chain on, with the
choker
turtleneck.
chain, bro.
They had the Gucci watch. They gave him a do-rag in one of
Oh,
them.
I saw the durag. He looked better without the durag, but like,
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whew.
The whole what is
2021? The memes in 2021 are hitting, bro.
what is drip
Oh my
if
God.
not the sauce persevering, something like
Something
that?
like that.
Greatest thing ever.
Whew.
There was another one. I have all of them on my fucking phone. I screenshotted a whole. It was a whole thread of them. They're all amazing.
Bro, let me see if I saved any of them.
They are fucking great. But
Yeah, bro, yeah. Hey, yo, what is drip if not
yo,
sauce
swag persevering? Yo, that
bro.
man.
Oh man, you got to put the picture up here. Nobody owns that picture.
Yeah.
You put it up right here so that everybody knows what we're
Vision
talking
is a
about.
goat.
Oh
But-
man.
But back to the editing that you alluded to earlier. I ain't gonna lie, I almost shed a little tear.
Yeah, it was sad. It was sad.
And then somebody's, because it's real, and I was like, fuck, I didn't even think about that. Same thing kind of like when at the ending of Infinity War, how, Spider-Man was the last to die because his healing factor was literally holding him back together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that shit was even more painful. But like, Wanda's son can read her mind and knows what's happening when she walked out through that door.
I didn't even think about that, man. Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
That shit fucked me up. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Also, I just realized second ending credit scene when she's doing her whole Doctor Strange impersonation, she hears her son saying, "Mom, help."
yeah.
So is he still alive? Is she just remembering something, or is that the multiverse? Boom,
Boom. Maybe she did make it when she destroyed them because they exist somewhere else.
boom.
And she gonna find them.
She gonna find him.
She gonna pull them out like low key, kind of like Into the Spider-Verse, where Kingpin was looking for his children.
That's exactly
She
what's
gonna
going.
find
So
him and
now
bring
is
him
she
back.
Kingpin?
I don't know, more attractive than Kingpin,
Very,
and
very
very
much
smaller
so.
than Kingpin.
Very much.
But
And
I don't
just
know. A lot of questions though, man. A lot of fucking questions.
now, I will say, damn you, MCU.
They really
These
don't
people,
give a
these
fuck
people
about your
killed.
expectations.
No, it's not even
Oh.
that. These people killed Vision 3 times on screen.
Right.
3 times.
That shit was sad. The whole
And then when he's like, what am I? Asking her
She
what
broke
he
it
is, and then
down.
it's like a memory and everything, and he's
"You were
like,
my love."
you
And then he was like, I was a voice without a body. I was a body but not human. And now my memory turned real. He's like, who knows what I'll be next?
Woo!
I was like, yo, this man.
Yo,
Vision,
this guy was
MCU bars.
Whoever wrote these lines for Vision,
GOAT.
whew,
The persevering line obviously hit home with everybody. That ending line, he has.
get that shit tattooed on my forehead,
What
man.
is love? What is the drip, if not souls persevering? Is what I'm getting tattooed on my back immediately.
Whew. Now you got to get it on your chest.
On the chest too.
On the chest.
On the chest is gonna be
What is drip?
What is
What-
love?
what-
if
no-
not prison.
No.
What is grief without love?
grief without? Is
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm getting on my chest. But then the drip going on the back. This is for the ladies. This
I'll
for
pay
me.
for that. I'll pay for that.
Flames. I fucking loved it. I mean, but yeah, the writing and some of the dialogue for Vision.
Very
were
good.
amazing.
And you know what? And this is kind of what I want to end this, because obviously it was the last episode of WandaVision, so I kind of want to leave it with this. The writing, the directing, just the quality of the show was top notch. I can't emphasize how much I appreciate that and how much it makes me excited for the future MCU, Disney Plus shows. Obviously we're getting Falcon and Winter Soldier later this month.
Oh yeah.
And obviously we're going to, come right back here and talk
do the
about
same
it.
thing. We'll
do the same thing. But this time we're going to go episode by episode.
Yeah.
We're not going to have no breaks or anything like that. So
It'll be lit.
I'm excited to see what happens, man.
Oh my man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it was great. It was a great episode. I know it's off topic, but it just popped in my head because we were talking about this last episode. I I saw the other 2 MonsterVerse movies. I saw Kong. And
you saw Kong and
Godzilla,
and
King of Monsters.
King of Monsters, yeah.
Godzilla, really? I'm not Godzilla. Kong, really fucking solid.
Okay.
Like, they did a really good job, making the movie about Kong.
Okay.
And they use like Sam Jackson and not really Sam Jackson, but like John C. Reilly, who's hilarious in that movie. He's the reason you should watch that movie in general. They use like the cast as a way to build the lore for Kong. Like they're discovering Kong, so I love that. But Kong is the main character, and the island and Kong are the main focal point of the movie.
I mean, like you said, the name of the movie was Kong Skull Island. It should be about that.
And that's what it did. I was like, top notch. But here comes King of fucking Monsters. What is wrong? Why do they not like Godzilla?
Oh, no, don't tell me
They make it about this, they got this little thing that controls them. And it's all this bullshit about family and love. That's cool. I want to see some monsters throw fucking hands.
So do you think adding Kong to the equation...
Depends who's writing it. Because the guy who wrote Kong is the guy who's doing the Metal Gear Solid movie, who now that I saw Kong, I'm really fucking excited about it.
Oh, okay.
But Kong was so great with what they did, but it's like...
They're not showing Godzilla love. And he is the king. They should be showing him
Kong
love.
had the better cast by far. You got 3 top-notch actors.
I don't remember anybody from Godzilla.
Well, the first Godzilla had Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in it.
Did it really?
Yeah. They small roles. That's how bad the first Godzilla was. I had to see a picture of it. I was like, oh shit, they were in that movie. That's the only reason why I remember that.
Is the wait. Is the MonsterVerse in the MCU?
I don't know, but they weren't brother and sister in that movie. They were. So that'd be weird.
Well, in the comic books.
I mean, instead of stuff, I don't think Marvel will go that route. I don't think they'll go the incest route. But hey, a lot of weird shit happens in Marvel.
I mean, you know what? Marvel is just subverting all expectations. They might. They just might.
Fuck it. They're gonna have incest and they're gonna have a retarded son. Come on,
real quick before we wrap up the MCU talk, there were talks about, and I don't know if this is true or not. Disclaimer: this might not be true, but talks about Ryan Reynolds taking over the Stan Lee cameos as Deadpool. I love that. All the I want it. Cool. I think that's a nice way to pay homage, but in such a smart way, because Deadpool is the character to do that with.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they're able to introduce that cameo in a specific type of way, do you think they should introduce it before Deadpool 3, or they need to do Deadpool 3?
They should be shooting this cameo right now
for all the
Black Widow.
For Black Widow?
So that could be the first one. And I think it'd be kind of cool. Somebody wrote it on like a thread. Is like the first one is him like hanging up like a wanted poster for Stan Lee or something like that. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be pretty nice.
But
yeah.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Rest in peace.
But I'm all for that, man. All for Deadpool replacing
I think
Stan
it'd be
Lee
great.
It'd be kind of funny, and he's like you said, he's the perfect character to do
he's
that.
He's the perfect character.
He walks between the comic book lines and the. And
I feel like Ryan Reynolds, just obviously I don't know him personally or anything like that, but just the love he's just a great guy.
He's Canadian, so he's got to be nice.
Oh yeah, very. And I feel like he'd be all for it too. I feel like he has a love for the character and for, just the audience enough that he would do this.
And he's done right by the character in so many ways. I really think he's nice the one that leaked that tester scene, and he's the reason why.
Oh yeah, 100%. It had to have been him.
He was like, oops,
which is like, good job,
Send. Oh, I accidentally uploaded this to YouTube, guys. Oh, fuck.
Nah, it was Blake Lively.
#Marvel. And he was just filling it up.
All right, but do we have anything else?
No, WandaVision, great. It was amazing. If you haven't watched it, definitely go give it a... Well, if you haven't watched it, you shouldn't be watching it, to be honest. But if you're one of those people like me, I personally don't give a fuck about spoilers. If you're one of the people like me that are watching this episode...
didn't talk about, the main battle of the episode.
It was very,
It was just,
small.
Yeah.
They were throwing...
Yeah.
They were throwing little light balls at each other.
It was cool that she did the whole... as soon as I saw the first, thing hit the I was like, oh, she's doing the thing. And
I thought Kratos was coming and was just going to beat the shit out of her, just rip her open. No, Ant-Man just, does the butthole scene. I mean, she could control her size and everything. She could go little and then go in her butthole. Blow her up too.
Probably.
Or make Vision, make Little Matter, not adamantium, vibranium guy inside of you.
Oh my god, imagine that exploding out of your ass. Woo! Or out of your body? I don't even know.
But yeah, the both fight scenes were lackluster.
Yeah, honestly, the best fight scene was the talk between Vision and Vision.
Let my man really say, "Yo, you took philosophy class?" He was like, "Yeah."
I think Paul Bettany, man, Paul Bettany with
they did have great chemistry though, so he wasn't wrong.
So great.
It was a great the first time when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is really intense."
Yeah, they were just going back and forth, bro.
It's like neither is the ship.
But they both are.
But they both are, and I was like, "What?" But they're not. But he said they both are.
And then he was like, zoom, and then he got his memories back, and he's like, "I am Iron Man." No, you're thinking about something else.
Oh.
Yeah. R.I.P. to the GOAT. So yeah, thanks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and, catch us next time. When we're going to come back. We're going to talk some more sports, maybe talk a little more about what's going on in the world, and definitely catch us once, Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier comes out.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. I think it's only like 6 episodes this time around. So, and obviously we're going to have so much more content coming out. Let us know if there's anything you want us to maybe watch and cover. We're probably going to be doing a lot of the movies that are coming out. So,
talk shit about this MonsterVerse because I'm very upset. What they did to Godzilla, that King of Monsters movie.
Well, I mean, we could definitely talk about it some more next week. We'll probably go into in more details next week about it. Kind of leading up to the release of Godzilla vs. Kong. But I'm very excited for Mortal Kombat too. So that's something we're going to talk about.
One too. And I'm a huge fan of the lore. I watch all this stuff.
Oh yeah. This guy right here, he won't play the game. He'll literally spend hours on YouTube watching the entire story of Mortal Kombat. And he's done it for I don't even know.
I played the games. I'm good at the games.
I mean, no, you've played the games, but like for the lore, before you even get the game, he just spends hours.
There's also a really good YouTube series, Mortal Kombat YouTube series that was pretty solid.
Yeah?
Yeah, back in like 2012, 2013. It was pretty good. Got shut down. Never got.
Oh, damn. R.I.P. R.I.P. to the YouTube channels that got lost, man, along the way. Thank you for watching. Catch us on. We'll catch you on the next time, all right?
All right. We love you. Bye.